They're sort of the best of American business in a nutshell. They're that sort of innovation and drive and competition and the ability to take what was given to you and say, how do I make this better?
In North Carolina, the industry started around 2008, 2009, and even then it was just a small number of farms, and over the past 3 to 4 years has grown so rapidly that, been up on the same level as California in development.
Heelstone was formed about 5 years ago to develop, own, and operate solar projects. And so we've grown really from the inception of the utility scale market with that market, and are committed to continuing to finance and build and own these projects for the long term. We've grown a team around that supports all aspects of the process, and we're excited about where we're headed.
Our core skill set and our expertise lies in the financing of the projects. We arrange the tax equity, the debt, and manage the construction of the projects. The solar development is very similar to a real estate model where you go source a site.
The first thing that we're looking at is the underlying land. The ideal site for utility scale solar is going to be something that is relatively flat with high solar irradiance. We're also looking for sites that are close to a substation that can hook into that grid, and we're looking for sites that don't have any wetlands or environmental issues. Now, sometimes Heelstone will own the land, but sometimes we lease it from a landowner. And because we're leasing for 30 to 40 years, it's very important that we have a strong relationship with that landowner.
So at this site, I really love the story behind the landlord and the property history. Just to the south of the project is an old NASCAR track, and the landowner for a long time would use part of this property to rent it out for visitors to the race. And the track was closed down a few years ago, and now in lieu of income from the racetrack and the races, the property owner benefits from the rent that the project pays to them and their family from the solar project. So it was fortunate here that for us to have the project and for the landlord to be able to replace income lost with the track closure with income from the solar project. Live Oak's been a tremendous partner with us. They both understand, obviously, the lending component of the business, but also the asset class, how the projects are built, financed, brought online, and operate ultimately. And from a permanent lender perspective, that operation period is really critical. We share this long-term perspective that these projects are 35 to 40-year projects. And so when we build them and finance them, it's with that in mind.
How you make energy and how you sell energy in the United States has been the same for decades. And here you come with renewable energy that has all of this really refined technology and can answer problems very responsively and innovatively. And you realize there's a whole lot that can be changed for the better. And so being part of, I think, a watershed in this country, in such a fundamental part of our economy, is just thrilling.